Several R. Kelly victims are suing the disgraced musician for millions they claim he still owes. In a new lawsuit filed on January 31, six of the singer's alleged victims, who won a $10.3 million judgment against him in 2022, claim that Kelly, along with his record label and other parties, still owe most of the sum. The New York Post was the first to report the news. In August 2023, Kelly, who is currently in jail, was ordered to pay the plaintiffs, Lizette Martinez, Lisa Van Allen, Kelly Rogers, Faith Rogers, Roderick Gartell, and Jim Prass, over $5.1 million in combined compensatory damages and over $4.5 million in punitive damages, plus interest, per court records obtained by People. He still owes them over $9.9 million of the sum, the plaintiffs claim. The victims filed the suit against Kelly, whose real name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, along with his former record label, Universal Music, sublabel Universal Music Z-Tunes, and revenue-sharing platform IndieBuild. The musician's former manager, Donald Russell, was also named in the lawsuit. Kelly's co-publishing agreement with his label ended in March 2019, but the company remains contractually obligated to collect revenues and remit music publishing royalties to the singer or his designated representative for all compositions delivered during the term of the agreement, the plaintiffs claim in the lawsuit. In a statement to People, Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, said this outrageous default judgment was entered contrary to court rules, legal precedent, and basic principles of fairness. A New York court conducted a hearing in Mr. Kelly's absence and without his knowledge while he was incarcerated in Chicago, awarding a staggering $10 million to plaintiffs for conduct committed by someone else. A pattern has emerged from courts across the country deciding that Mr. Kelly is not entitled to the same due process rights as everyone else. Bonjean continued, "It's getting old. No court would have been that cavalier with the money of a white man. Our appeal is pending on this issue." The plaintiff's attorney, Adam Sakowitz, did not immediately respond to People's request for comment on Sunday, February 8. Attorneys for the other defendants, meanwhile, were unable to be reached. Two of the plaintiffs, Martinez and Van Allen, previously opened up to People about the abuse they claim they suffered at the hands of Kelly, which they also shared in Lifetime documentary Surviving R. Kelly, which was released in 2019. Martinez first met Kelly in 1995 when she was a 17-year-old high school senior. She had a sexual and abusive relationship with the star, who she thought would help her pursue a music career, just like he did with Aaliyah, she told PUPL in 2019. Van Allen first met Kelly in 1998 at the video shoot for Home Alone when she was also 17. One of the first things he asked me was, "How old are you?" We had sex that same day. He didn't waste any time, she told PUPL in 2019. She later testified against him in his child porn trial in 2008. Kelly was sentenced to 20 years in prison in February 2023 after being convicted of child pornography and enticement of minors for sex. The conviction followed an earlier conviction of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, for which he was handed down a 30-year sentence. Kelly is currently serving 19 years of his two sentences concurrently and will be eligible for release in 2045. If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual abuse, text STRENGTH to the crisis text line at 741 to 741 to be connected to a certified crisis counselor.